Hello and welcome to the third lecture of the lecture series titled Introduction to Philosophy, which is meant for India's UGC NTA NET exam on philosophy. This is a lecture in chapter 1 on Vedantic and Upanishadic World Views under the first unit titled Classical Indian Epistemology and Metaphysics. In this lecture, we provide an overview of the Nasadiya Sukta, which is one of the most prominent hymns of the Vedas, the Rgveda. Nasadiya Sukta has attracted considerable commentary both in the east and the west. Reams and reams of paper have been written on the Sukta. Our scope is not exploratory, but to provide a very brief overview on the Sukta that is meant for the UGC NET exam. Nasadiya Sukta is also known as a hymn of creation. This, as we'll see later, is a misnomer. But the Nasadiya Sukta is found in the Rgveda in the 10th mandala as the 129th hymn. It speaks of cosmology and the origin of the universe. Nāsadīya is derived from Na Asat, which literally means not the non-existent. The Sukta ponders when, why and through whom the universe came into being in a contemplative tone, although it does not provide a definitive answer. The Sukta concludes that gods too may not know as they came after the creation. Even the surveyor of that which has been created in the highest heaven may or may not know. The English name, the hymn of creation, is misleading as the Sukta does not present a cosmological theory. We will now see stanza by stanza the meaning of each stanza of the Sukta. We have provided here the Sanskrit text, the transliteration as well as the meaning. We have extensively quoted from Wikipedia, which in turn incorporates the author Llewellyn Basham's translation in the book The Wonder That Was India. Stanza 1 says, "Then even non-existence was not there, nor existence. There was no air then, nor the space beyond it. What covered it? Where was it? In whose keeping? Was there then cosmic fluid in the depths unfathomed?" The first stanza uses the term then. Which time period does then denote? It probably denotes Pralaya, which the universe was unmanifest. Pralaya is the end of the creative cycle of the universe preceded by its destruction. It is said that Pralaya is the state that preceded the cosmic Big Bang some 14 billion years ago. When the universe itself was unmanifest, it remained in an intermediate state. In that state, conscious beings were also absent, so were the fundamental elements which were yet to come into existence. Stanza 2 says, "Then there was neither death nor immortality, nor was there then the torch of night and day. The one breathed windlessly and self-sustaining. There was that one then, and there was no other." So, though there was no air to breathe, the Supreme One breathed windlessly. The Vedantins call the Supreme One as Brahman. Breathing is prana. Other than the Supreme One, nothing else existed. Now, stanza 3 says, "At first there was only darkness wrapped in darkness. All this was only unillumined cosmic water. That one which came to be, enclosed in nothing, arose at last, born of the power of knowledge." Then stanza 4 says, "In the beginning, desire descended on it. That was the primal seed, born of the mind. The sages who have searched their hearts with wisdom know that which is kin to what which is not." Stanza 5 says, "And they have stretched their cord across the void and know what was above and what was below." Seminal powers made fertile mighty forces. Below was strength and over it was impulse. But after all, who knows and who can say whence it all came and how creation happened? The gods themselves are later than creation, so who knows truly whence it has arisen? And stanza 7 says, "Whence all creation had its origin, the Creator, whether he fashioned it or whether he did not, the Creator who surveys it all from the highest heaven, he knows, or maybe even he does not know." We see from these 7 stanzas that there are so many unanswered questions, especially in stanzas 1, 6 and 7. For instance, stanza 1 says, "When there was neither existence nor non-existence, what it covered, where was it, in whose keeping, was there then cosmic fluid in depths unfathomed?" The 6th stanza asks, "Who knows and who can say whence it all came and how creation happened?" The gods themselves are later than creation, so who knows truly whence it has arisen? We see that these fundamental questions about the universe that was pondered upon by humankind since a long time. The Sukta calls into doubt the possibility of any cosmogonic narrative. By the way, what is cosmogonic? Cosmogony is the science that deals with the origin of universe. Now coming back, the lack of resolution of questions relating to the origin of the universe causes the audience or the reader to reflect upon. According to some scholars, the Sukta is a sort of a ring composition with the last verse echoing the first. A feature of a ring composition is that it closes a unit of discourse by marking its beginning and end, but the Nasadiya Sukta does not strictly fall within this pattern. The ring has the effect not of bringing the hymn to closure, suggesting that there has been no real solution to the questions posed at the beginning and that uncertainties at the beginning become uncertainties at the end. That's all in this lecture. Happy learning.